Welcome to Enjoy Nature, where I bring you along on my adventures and share the sights with you in the hopes that it will inspire you to also get out there and enjoy nature. So this is the morning of day 2. I usually don't sleep very well the first night in a new place. I only probably got about 4 hours of sleep, and I think that's pretty normal. You're getting used to a place, and I also didn't tidy my camp perfectly, so I had a visitor in the middle of the night. A little creature. I had to get up and take care of that. I have a couple things planned for breakfast. First, we'll do the eggs. It's always hard on a campfire to get them over easy. At least the first couple times. You have to kind of calibrate your system. So I got a little bit of a soft yolk. And of course the other one I split open, so it didn't turn out very good. But they weren't too bad. And then for carbs, I brought oatmeal. Super easy to just bring a couple packets of these. Just add a little water. Give it a quick stir. And you're good to go. And just like with the eggs, it's easy to overdo things on a fire. I probably should have put the water in and then just added the oatmeal to the hot water, but you live and learn. That's what happens when you're only on 4 hours of sleep. I decided on this day that I needed to go out and get a solar panel. I had treated myself to some camera gear for my birthday. I was putting together a mobile video kit, but I realized I was going to need a lot more power out in the field. And rather than just doing batteries, I also had always wanted to get solar. So I thought I'd go get just a little solar panel and start getting into the solar game. I just love the lichen on this tree. It's so amazing. And on the way I found some deer. And yep, it's still cold enough we're getting a little bit of snow. Nothing like the early part of the season. I like to walk off the trail as much as I can. That concrete's really hard on your feet. And a beautiful overlook. I used to do this for a living. Would go in and take out all the invasive species and try to restore an area. It's really rewarding work, but really, really hard work. So my heart goes out to the people that are out there still doing it. I got my solar panel and I'm headed back in. I actually had my buddy Phil come out and hiked in earlier, so you'll see the solar panel sitting on the table when I get back. But this is from another hike. But I wanted to show the trail back up. This is the trail I could have taken originally, and it would have been a lot steeper and a lot harder of a trail up. And mullein, I just love mullein. This is a biennial, so it grows over 2 years, and the second year it'll shoot up a big stalk, which is great for hand drill. Plus it's very medicinal. I see some deer on the way up. And it's back to camp. So one of the really nice things about this Gregory pack is it comes with this small little pack. This is the hydration pouch that just fits inside of it, and it's got little toggles that clip in there, but it makes a great little day pack, and it's perfect for doing a water run. I can get 3 of these in there. I only have 2 right now, but I can fit 3 of them in there comfortably, and yeah, that's another great feature of the Gregory pack. So I slept much better the second night. Always do. I also like to break down camp as much as I can before I go out for the day's adventure. I had a lot of shooting I wanted to do, but I didn't want to come back tired and have all this work left in front of me. But I also didn't want to break down the tent all the way, so in case someone else had a reservation, they wouldn't come up and set up, and I could still have lunch here. So I like to leave just the tent up, just to hold the place. I don't know if you can see that in there, but we got 2 lights going. We had just 1 this morning, so we are charging here. And I'm going to take off for a hike, so let me see if I can show you how I'm going to do this. Right now I'm pretty well squared up to the sun. It's going to come around this way, so I'm going to angle it into that direction it's going to be, just by a little bit, so that it'll swing around. And right now it's a little bit like that, so it'll hit like that and then like that before it needs to be adjusted again. And that should buy me an hour or so, or at least just set myself up for better charging. And if I leave with it square onto the sun, I'm just going to lose it right away. So this way I'm setting myself up for an arc of better charging. And then I was off to start my adventure. Everything always looks so beautiful to me, and now that I have a camera, I can share that with you. I just love that white from the birch against the blue of the sky. Now I'm off to explore the pines. This reminds me of where I grew up in eastern Washington. I really miss the pine trees. want to go check out the overlook before I go. But more pines called to me on the way. When I was growing up, I used to spend hours just wandering around the pines, just enjoying nature. Back on the trail, headed back to the overlook. I made it. Quite the view. I just love the sound of the wind.
So I haven't seen too many signs of overpopulation of deer, despite having seen quite a few. But like I don't see a browse line through the forest or anything like that. But I did see one tree that shows me it's getting messed up by the deer. This poor guy, check him out. Looks okay on top, but oh, could be fire. No, you see it's raw there, and then still got some on the base. So that is this poor little guy getting nailed by deer. And because this is the only, I should know what this is, but this is the only one of this species I've seen out here. And so it's a rare treat, and they love it.
And it's time to head back to camp. After those 2 cloudy days, it was nice to see the sun. But those pines were calling to me, so I had to go explore them a little bit more before I got back. I just love the texture of this moss. And finally headed back to camp, probably for the last time on this trip. really happy with this solar panel. It's been working out really good.
See if I can show you here. Yeah, looks like we got 3 bars now. So that was just a few hours of charging. I'd say 4 or 5 maybe, with a few shadows coming across it, a few branches crossing it. But I'd say pretty good. If we get a full day in, this is a 6700 milliamp hour. So I think I could fully charge it in a day easily. So looking pretty good with the solar. So this is how you want it to look when you're done. You want it to look as if you were never even here. This is practicing leave no trace.
And just one final check before I'm ready to head off. I just love the green of spring grass. And I'm off for the journey out. I just love the silhouette of oaks. And these birch were calling to me too. I decided to take the old trail down.
Little tiny tuft of deer hair. They are everywhere.
It has another beautiful overlook. But it gets pretty steep, so I cut back on the new trail. But I'll take a different way out for you. It's time for one last look. This little rock wall was just calling to me. I just love how close you can get to things with this new camera. And this little switchback is really nice when you have a load on. Much better than the stairs. And it's time to bring this journey to an end.
So I hope that in whatever way you can, big or small, you get out there and enjoy nature.
for joining me for this journey today. It is a joy to share my love of nature with you. I hope it has inspired you to, in whatever way you can, big or small, get out there and enjoy nature.